Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Fa'awdhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi ishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you, my brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, we are starting our class now, and inshallah it will be very interesting. But I have a few things to tell you, my brothers and sisters. I got few things to tell you. Last time was our first class, and I got some complaints. They were expecting me to start from book 1, page 1. But then this class is not new. This class is the continuation of the Tariq Masjid class. And we were about to start lesson 6. But it is very strange. I never get to start lesson 6. I'm stuck. I revised the whole thing from book lesson 1 to lesson 5 couple of times, and I'm a little tired of revising it again. So when I was showing you the conjugation and singing the song, there was a brother who complained. He said, how can you do that in first class? People bear with me. I will do my best to make things simple. And you know, I have always said to many people, Madina books are for those whose mother tongue is not Arabic. But you need a teacher to teach you. And inshallah, I will guide you and make things easy for you to learn. And please remember, I have a vision. I want you to become so strong within 6 months, that you will be able to understand many things very easily, inshallah. Of course, this course will take us 2 years to complete, but in 6 months, things will shine out to you, and you will have a better understanding and even more enjoyment in learning everything that comes in front of us. So here, my brothers and sisters, I had told you before, this is the first thing I want to tell you. If you become strong in verbs, things will become very easy. If you are weak in verbs, then you will not progress. And I want to put my best effort to make you expert in identifying verbs. In my other 3 classes, my brothers and sisters, they are so strong in verbs that when we study Quran, and when the verb comes, they can easily identify it. I want you to reach that stage, inshallah. So that is my goal. So anything I do now, it is to bring you to that level of my 3 classes, inshallah. So here is the simple song I had composed, and I will sing it again for you. This is in Urdu, but it's very simple Urdu. Fi'al ke saath saath fa'il chalta hai. Fi'al is the verb. Fa'il is the subject. Fi'al ke saath saath fa'il chalta hai. और उसके साथ कभी मफूल भी आता है। ये बात हमें खूब याद रखनी है, फ़ियल के साथ साथ फ़ाइल चलता है. No, this is a fundamental rule, you know. Whenever there is a फ़ियल, the file has to be there. फ़ियल is the action, and file is the doer of action. Verb and subject. Subject is the doer of action. And then also object will come. Object is the one who received the action. Now this will explain you more as we go down, inshallah. Now here, there is one more thing. The sequence of verbal sentence. You see, we started lesson 4, and for the first time, the verbs came. So this is where I stop everything and start a new chapter of making you understand verb. The world of verb in Arabic language, the world of verb in Arabic language is a very fascinating study. It is so enjoyable, provided we learn everything in the beginning nicely, slowly. Do not expect miracles, my brothers and sisters. Arabic requires hard work, and you have to put hard work in it, and you will see the result. I started like knowing nothing of Arabic, but I worked hard because I wanted to learn Arabic so that I can understand the Quran. And I did it, and Alhamdulillah, Allah was most kind to me. So I want you to go on that journey with me, and I want to show you everything, inshallah. So let me see here, where was that? One second, my brothers and sisters. Here. See here, the sequence of verbal sentence. Remember, the sequence of verbal sentence is fi'al, which is verb, fa'il, which is subject, maf'ulun bihi. So these are the things you will remember. Maf'ulun bihi is the object. I have here simple sentence, you know. Khalaqa Allahu al-insana. See, khalaqa is fi'al. It is Madi. We are learning now Madi. When we go in book 2, we will learn Mudariya. That is what doctor will teach us. But I will not wait till book 2, right? Near the, once we have done about 75% of book 1, I'll start teaching you Mudariya. So that when you go to book 2, and when the verb comes, Madi Mudariya, they will come like as if the floodgates are open. They will come from everywhere. Those who start at that time learning everything find it very hard. But those who have already done some homework, they have learned something, they will enjoy it, and they will say to themselves, I know this everything. Maybe I learned it from my childhood, you know. So khalaqa is fi'l madi, past tense. Allahu is the fa'il, subject. Now remember one thing, my brother and sister, fa'il is always marfu. Do you see? I'm putting a sign there, marfu, damma, or tanween damma. And insana, al-insana is mafulun bihi, and it has got a fatha. Mafulun bihi will always have a fatha. Now, maybe these are the things that you're learning for the first time, or hearing it for the first times. But don't worry, I'll be repeating things over and over and over again. So once I repeat, you will understand and thoroughly enjoy it, inshallah. But if you are slow in understanding, brother, don't worry. You should not worry. I will be patient, and I will always explain you again and again. Now here I have written, file is always marfu. Now remember, now some of you say, what is marfu? Huh? What is majroor? What is mansub? Okay? So here again, I will touch base with the very first song that I composed. When I say dun, Muhammadun, it's marfu. When I say dan, Muhammadan, it's mansub. When I say din, Muhammadin, it's majroor. See, the noun in Arabic language has three cases, three declension. It can be marfu, it can be mansub, and it can be majroor. Now, this is a fundamental rule. Many people who go and learn Arabic, halfway through the book, they still don't know what is marfu, mansub, majroor. I have had people telling me that. So, one more time, I have added something here. When I say dun, Muhammadun, it's marfu. When I say dan, Muhammadan, it's mansub. When I say din, Muhammadin, it's majroor. So, dun dun dan dan din din, 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 dun dun dan dan din din. So remember, dun, dan, din, these are the three declension of the noun. Okay, so fail is we learn fail is a different category. We are talking about noun. So first thing is that file is always marfu. It will have dhamma, tanween dhamma, or single dhamma. Okay, and then we learn in lesson number 4 what is called prepositions, and that is that it is a particle. In Arabic, we say harf jar. The job of harf jar is that after harf jar, after preposition, a noun will come, and that noun will be made majroor. Harf jar will make the noun majroor. I jokingly say in the class, if I stand next to you and I say harf jar, you will always answer me, ism majroor. Harf jar, ism majroor, means ism will become majroor. So this is what I want to tell you in the beginning. And now I come to the thing that I was doing last time. Okay. I hope you will remember what I did last time. Inshallah. Okay, let us do here one more time. Yeah, maybe it is here. Huh? Here. And also there is one more sheet. Now this sheet, my brothers and sisters, you all have it. Huh? You all have it. This all have it. This is a very important rules about Madi. Fi'al Madi means past tense. Huh? And you know, I want you to see this clearly. If you can see this, see the root of the verb. Huh? Every verb in Arabic has a root, and it is 3-letter root. And that 3 letters will have these signs. Huh? This will have this sign, my brothers and sisters. This is called first radical or fa kalima. And this is called second radical or ain kalima. And this is got third radical. This is third radical. It has got fatah, fatah, fatah. So these vowel signs will come. And our conjugation starts from here. Huwa, you know. Now remember, there are 14 pronouns. Every pronoun is ascribed to the, every pronoun is ascribed to the verb, So every pronoun comes, the verb changes. So it is huwa dhahaba. Means here it says huwa is hidden. You can't see number huwa, number 1, and number 4, which is here. The file is mustatir. Mustatir means it's hidden. It is hidden file, and I'll be repeating this all. So please don't worry. Don't worry. Just concentrate and try to understand. And remember, you got to write. If you don't write, you will never learn. Writing is a must. Doing homework is a must. And we have videos for those who did not learn lesson 1, 2, 3. You can go to our website, LQ Toronto, and you can watch the videos of 3 lessons. That's all. You have everything ready-made for you. All that you have to do is make an effort. You make an effort, see everything on our website, LQ Toronto. LQ stands for Language of Quran Toronto. And all these videos are there. Go to our website, go to the video section, go to book 1, and you start watching those 3 lessons, 1, 2, and 3. Lesson 4th, we started from here. And you will see that. Now, I want you to be very careful that huwa and here, okay? In that, the file is hidden. Are you with me? The file is hidden or it is present. Remember, file is hidden or it is present, mawjood, in the sentence. Okay, we'll have to figure out that. Okay, now the other 12 pronouns have got file attached to it. File attached to it. See here, zahaba. What is this? This is the root verb. Now, what is this attached to it? Is an alif. So when you say huma, it will be zahaba. Huwa, zahaba. Okay? So where is the file? This alif is the file. It says alif of musanna, alif of dual. Fine. And then we come to, we take zahaba and we bring it in front of whom? It changed into zahabu. Zahabu. Because the whom has a dhamma, this also comes as a dhamma. Fine. The verb now became from zahaba to zahabu. Okay, fine. Where is the file? That is the waw. Do you see that waw? Yes, this is called wawul jamaati, waw of plural. That is your file. So can you see? The files are attached. And zahabat, zahabat, as I said before, number 1 and number 4, zahaba, zahabat. So I ask you something, zahaba is the verb. I understand. What is this ta? Is it a file? No, it's not a file. It is called ta'u tanisi. What is it called? Ta'u tanisi. Where did it go? Yeah, here. Here, mustatir. And this ta is a ta'u tanisi. It is not the file. Remember, it is not the file. Okay? It's not the file. Now, ta'u tanisi indicates the doer of the action is a sister, muannas. That is the job of ta'u tanisi. Fine. Next one, my brothers and sisters. Huma is zahabata. Zahabata. Okay. Now here the analysis start. I want you to analyze it the way I explained you. What is it? What is this, my brothers and sisters? This is the root word, zahaba. This is the fi'al. And what is this? This is ta'u tanisi. It has a sukoon, but because the alif comes after it, it changes into fatah. Normally it is sukoon, you can see. It is sukoon, but then it changed into fatah. So don't worry. And then this is the file. What is it? Alif musanna. So look at it. Zahabata. How many things are there? Fi'al. Remember that. Ta'u tanisi, which tells us the doer of the action is a sister. And what is this? This is the file. It means two sisters did it. Huma zahabata. Remember, now you are going to make a mistake in this later on. And I've seen it happening all the time in the class. And when I ask people, zahabat, define it, they say zahaba, fi'al, and ta is the file. Oh, baap re baap. I said, brothers and sisters, don't do that. This ta'u tanisi, it only tells you that the doer of the action is a sister. If you say ta is file, I'll get a heart attack. But I have a very weak heart. So never ever say ta'u tanisi as a file. The file is hidden. The file is hidden. Fine, my brothers and sisters. And then we did that. And then we come to hunna. So what is this noon at the end? Hunna. This is called nunu niswati. Means the noon of feminine plurals. More than two feminine did the action. Zahabna. Now here, I want you to see the verb. I want you to see the verb. Where is the verb? Verb is this. But it was zahaba, zahaba, zahaba. And why there's a sukoon? Because nunu niswa, when she came to join the verb, okay, to represent feminine plural, they said, we can only join the verb if before us, you give it a sukoon. So we said, okay, we want you to join us, so we'll give a sukoon. Now, do you see that sukoon, my brothers and sisters? Now, this sukoon comes all the way down. So after 5 pronouns, we got 14 pronouns. Pardon, excuse me. 14 pronouns we have. For the first 5 pronouns, it is zahaba, 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 zahaba. Starting from the 5th, this is the 5th one. 5th pronoun, hunna. Then the zahab becomes zahab, zahab. Remember this, zahab, 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 zahab. And then what happens here, my brothers and sisters? The file come. See, zahabta, zahab, zahabta, okay? Zahabta, zahabtuma, zahabtum. See, the ta, tuma, tum, they were taken from there, and they were sita here. Now it is more clear, alhamdulillah. So it comes 9 times, 5 in the beginning, and then 9 afterwards, in which when the last 9 will come with a sukoon on 3rd radical. Please remember, 1st radical, 2nd radical, 3rd radical. The sukoon will come on 3rd radical, which is lam kalima, fa kalima, ain kalima, lam kalima. So you have to remember that, my brother and sister. So everything is based on 14 pronouns. If you don't learn the 14 pronouns in the beginning, how can I explain you all these things, my brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah, Allah was most kind to me when I went to Jordan at the age of 60. My brothers and sisters, not knowing much of it, anything, I didn't know much. And Allah sent me some beautiful teachers who are very kind to me. And they taught me everything. This is the way we learn in the university, 14 pronouns, okay? So you have to memorize 14 pronouns, okay? Now, when I started teaching, if I say to the students, brother, there are 14 pronouns in Arabic language, and you have to memorize them. I'm sure many brothers and sisters would come to me and said, Brother Asif, I said, yes, brother, sister, what is it? Where is the door? I don't think I can understand this. Where is the door to go out now? So I was afraid of these things, and I prayed to Allah, and Allah blessed me with a melody of the song, and I have been singing since last 18 years or so, inshallah. And I'll sing one more time. And I think every now and then I will sing this so that you refresh yourself. And remember, all my students, even those who have been with me 2 years and those who are now doing advanced courses, they all know. And when I sing, they join me. So I want you to join me, inshallah. What is it, my brother and sister? Okay, I'll go to the song. Huh? 1 minute, my brother. Bear with me. Yes. Do you see here? These are the 14 pronouns. Okay, 14 pronouns. They are on your palm. Okay. See, 4 fingers. Each finger has 3 portions, 3 squares. So 12, and 2 here on your thumb. 2 pronouns are on your thumb. Now, these are the 14 pronouns. You may laugh at me. You may call me crazy man. But, you know, I look at it and I say to myself, this is the miracle of Allah. Allah chose Arabic language as the bearer of the final message of Allah. The vessel to carry it is Arabic language. And then Allah made my palm also, which indicates 14 pronouns here. Huh? You can look at your palm. See, are there 14 pronouns? Yes. And now you should put your finger and sing it. I hope you will sing it. And you will learn. You must learn to sing it. Everybody sings in my class. Okay? You never get bored to this. Because every time you sing, you just make yourself understand better and better. You will never forget. Okay? Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta. Now we come to anta again. Huwa huma hum. This is blue. This is masculine. Pink is feminine. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anta antuma antum. Anti antuma yantunna, anti antuma yantunna, ana nahnu, which is masculine and feminine together. 14 pronouns. Ana nahnu, huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna. So the whole Arabic grammar is based on these 14 pronouns, my brothers and sisters. And this is what I'm trying to teach you. Now I give you this lecture. Now let us see where I put those 14 pronouns. Let us see, where are they? Bear with me, my brothers and sisters. Here. Okay. So here. Now, here we are the zahaba. Zahaba. The root word, zahaba. So what is huwa zahaba? How come the root verb in Arabic language starts with a huwa? Why? Huwa, singular, masculine, huwa. Again, I feel very happy. I said, this is also a miracle. You will say, Brother Asif is a crazy. He finds miracle everywhere. Yes, I find miracles of Allah everywhere. So huwa is a miracle. You know why? If any time I hear huwa, it means huwa Allahu ahad. Huwa Allahu ahad. See, this huwa immediately points to me about huwa Allahu ahad. It reminds me huwa means Allah. Okay, anyway, that is my, thinking. But huwa means he. Huwa zahaba, huma zahaba, zahabu, hiya zahabat, huma zahabata. 5. And then 9s are here, starting with a hunna. Okay, my brothers and sisters, I will sing this. I made a song. That song is not in DVD. Huh? I just got inspiration and I composed this song, Alhamdulillah. So last time I ended the class singing 4 verbs. Now this is very funny, very funny. Huh? Dr. Abdurrahim is a world-renowned scholar. Huh? There is no one as brilliant and as far-sighted as Dr. Abdurrahim. He has made the Madina book in a very systematic way. You can learn Arabic from Madina books. All other books will cause you a lot of stomach aches, you know, they will cause you a lot of pain. But Madina books are easy. But as I said, you must be guided by a teacher to learn the beauty of Madina books. So now there are so many thousands and thousands of verbs. And in book 1, Dr. Abdurrahim chose only 4 verbs. Only 4. What are those verbs? Zahaba, kharaja, jalasa, and raja'a. 4 verbs. And they're all Madi. All Madi, my brothers and sisters. Now, Mudariya will come in book 2, but we will learn Mudariya soon, inshallah, as we progress. When I think you are ready for it, I'll teach you Mudariya. Mudariya means present or past. No, I beg your pardon. Past tense is Madi. Mudariya is present or future. Present or future is a Mudariya. Okay, my brothers and sisters. Now, try to learn this because it will make it easy for you to memorize. And you have to write this. If I request you, there are on the website, there are blank verb sheets. Huh? There are blank verb sheet. Huh? 1 second, I show you the blank verb sheet. Here. Now this is there on our website. You can download it and you can print it. If we had a live class, I had a couple of thousands of these sheets on the table for anybody to pick up. But now we have this, we are all in seclusion, you know, so I cannot give you these things, but they are on our website. This is the blank verb conjugation sheet, and this is where you will come. See, I'm here. You will write here the fi'l. So I'm writing here, my brother and sister, za, ha, ba. Are you with me? So this is the verb. It means to go. To go, or you can say he went. He went. I will write down here. It doesn't accept it. He went. Huh? Okay. He went. Okay. And now here we come. Then you will, the root letters of the verb. What are the root letters? That you will write without vowel sign. Za, ha, and ba. Always write it. Okay. And then we have to fill other forms, other columns and everything. But don't worry now, my brother and sister. Only do these 14. Huh? Only these 14. So I showed you there's a sheet there. You can take that sheet, my brothers and sisters, here. See this sheet? This sheet is available on the website. I'm sure Sister Kamiza can send you this thing, inshallah. So this is the most beautiful thing, my brother and sister. It has the meaning. Zahaba means he went. Zahaba means they too went. Zahabu means they went. Zahabat, look at Zahabat, she went. Okay. Zahabata, they too went. Zahabna, plural, all ladies went. Zahabta, you went. So all these are there. Okay, these are the file. These are the file. So here is the song, my brothers and sisters. Here is the song. Look at this. هو ذهبا هما ذهبا هم ذهبوا هم ذهبوا. Again. هو ذهبا هما ذهبا هم ذهبوا هم ذهبوا. هي ذهبت. See, I stop all of a sudden. And when I sing in the live class, when I say, هي ذهبت, everybody say, ah, ha, ha, ha. What a beauty in this song. هي ذهبت هما ذهبتا هي ذهبت هما ذهبتا هن ذهبنا هن ذهبنا أنت ذهبت أنتما ذهبتما أنتم ذهبتم أنتم ذهبتم. These are all the file. أنت ذهبتي أنتما ذهبتما أنت ذهبتي أنتما ذهبتما أنتن ذهبتن أنتن ذهبتن أنا ذهبت نحن ذهبنا أنا ذهبت نحن ذهبنا. Now my brothers and sisters, those who are joining us straight from the Tariq Masjid, they all did it. I wanted to go forward, but then some of you are new. So I'm doing all this to take you along with us when we go. So this is Zahaba, and then we go now. Where is that? We go now. One more, we sing, and then we go to the lesson, inshallah. Where are we now? Where are we now? Where did it go, my brother? Sequence, verb, conjugation, yes, here. Okay, now we come to kharaja. Zahaba, he went. Kharaja, he came out. Now, you know, I will tell you a little later, inshallah. I sing this song and then we go to the lesson, inshallah. Huwa kharaja. Please sing with me if you can. Huma kharaja. Kharaju. Kharaju. Hiya kharajat. Huma kharajata. Hiya kharajat. Huma kharajata. Then hunna kharajna. Hunna kharajna. Anta kharajta. Antuma kharajtuma. Antum kharajtum. أنتم خرجتم أنت خرجتي أنتما خرجتما أنت خرجتي أنتما خرجتما أنتن خرجتن أنتن خرجتن أنا خرجت نحن خرجنا أنا خرجت نحن خرجنا. Now my brothers and sisters, this is very, very important for us to do it, to learn it from the beginning. From the beginning. And this will make the learning of the language very easy for you. You got to understand the rules of the fi'l, okay, and of the noun, and of the particles. So now, I think I go to the book now. Fine. I am now in the book. No, I'm not going to revise this again. We will be moving forward now. Here, where are we? Lesson number 4. I'm itching to start lesson number 6. I've been, so many times I've been put off. Yes, this is it. This is your lesson number 4, but I took the part B. This is part B. Huh? Part B. Huh? Because this is where, my brothers and sisters, the verb come for the first time in Madina book. For the first time in Madina book, the verb comes. Okay. Now here we have also, we were introduced to preposition. Huh? So al-baytu, what is the meaning of al-baytu? The house. Then became min, which is preposition. Min came harf jar, isam majrur. This became majrur. Min al-bayti, from the house. Al-masjidu, one masjid, the masjid. Ilal masjidi, to the masjid. And you can see the harf jar made it majrur. Fine. Okay. Al-mudaris, min aina anta? Where are you from? Huh? Muhammad says, Ana min al-Yabani. Now, I will also point out to you gradually, gently, there are two kinds of sentences in Arabic language. In the whole of Arabic language, there are two kinds of sentences. One is called nominal sentence or jumla ismiya. What is the meaning of jumla ismiya? Ism, noun, that it begins with a noun. If a sentence begins with a noun, it's called jumla ismiya. And it has got two components. What are those two components? It has got subject and predicate. We call it in Arabic mubtada and khabar. Okay, so here is mubtada, ana. Muhammad says, min aina anta, where are you from? So Muhammad says, ana, I. Okay, so what about you? What is your news? Your news is, ana min al-Yabani, I am from Japan. So here we have min harf jar, Yabani, ism majrur, jar majrur, we say, jarun wa majrurun. This is your khabar. Okay, fine. We will do it simple analysis so that I instill in you the habit of looking forward to analysis, little bit, not too much, little bit, inshallah. I'll be guiding you all the time. Throughout Madina books, I'll guide you and I'll take you, inshallah, across Madina books. Where will you go after Madina book? Can you give me an answer? No, I'm not in front of you, so I can't hear you. I'll take you to the Quran. That is our final goal. I am learning this to understand Quran. So once you finish Madina books, I'll take you to the Quran, to the fountain of knowledge and hikmah, till the end of time. So I'll take you there and you will be there flying with happiness. Fine. Now, al-mudaris, min aina ammarun? Where is Ammar from? When there is a question, you just try to translate. No need to about mubtada khabar or anything. Huwa. See now, huwa again started with a noun. Muhammad started with ana. So I will say jumla ismiya. Fine. And this is again jumla. In short, I'm telling you. So what am I looking for? Jumla ismiya, mubtada. Where is mubtada? This is your mubtada. Where is the khabar? Jar majrur. Min harf jar, asini ism majrur. So this is your jar majrur shibu jumla. Or you don't have to say shibu jumla in the beginning now. Later on we'll say. This is your khabar. Okay? Mubtada and khabar. Remember, mubtada means subject, khabar means predicate. So slowly we'll switch over to everything in Arabic. Slowly, inshallah. Min aina Hamidun? Where is Hamid from? So what is kind of sentence is? Muhammad is replying, Huwa min al-Hindi. So I say, Jumla ismiya. Huwa, what is huwa? Mubtada. Where is the khabar? Min al-Hindi. What is min al-Hindi? It's a harf jar, ism majrur, jar majrur, khabar. Fine. Now, this is where we started to understand, we started to explore the fascinating, the marvelous world of verb. Marvelous, fascinating world of verb we are entering now for the first time in our life. Aina Abbasu. What is the translation? Where is Abbas? What is the answer? Kharaja. Kharaja. Are you with me? No, what is kharaja? It is fail and it is madi. No, kharaja, only 3 letters, answer. Kharaja. This is a complete jumla failure. I will write down here, jumla failure. Remember, JF, jumla failure. You want me to write it, JF? JF will remind you JF Kennedy, you know. But I wrote in Arabic, JF. Here I can say JI. Anyway, don't worry. I'm just trying to figure out the short form of writing. Kharaja. No, can you imagine? This 3 letters, kharaja, is a complete sentence. What is the translation, my brothers and sisters? He went out. He went out. He went out. Okay. 1 minute. He went out. Okay. Now here in Arabic, kharaja is the verb. Okay. So where is the file? Where is the subject? It is hidden inside that verb. It is hidden inside that verb, and technically we call it mustatir, hidden, mustatir. It's all in that sheet. Now I ask you something. When you translate, you said he went out. He came out. But in Arabic, he is inside. It's amazing, my brother. This kharaja is a complete verbal sentence, complete jumla failure. He went out. So where is he? It is inside that word. Fine. Al-Mudaris, Aina dhahaba? Where did he go? Muhammad said, dhahaba. Oh, so this again is a jumla failure. JF. JF. Jumla failure. He went. Now, zahaba will always come with ila, harshar. Preposition will come after zahaba. He went to, okay? Zahaba ilal mudiri. He went to the mudir. So in that case, we don't have to figure out about mubtada khabar. No, in jumla failure, we'll have to find out about the verb. Where is the verb and what else? File. Remember, fi'l ke saath file chalta hai. So you have to find out the file. Where is the file? And in the first form, which is kharaja, huwa kharaja, dhahaba, huwa dhahaba, the file is hidden. Okay, that's all we have to remember. And then ilal mudiri, harshad, this make it majroor. He went to the mudir, to the headmaster. Okay, fine. So again, he went. He went. See, in English we say he. But sometimes in English also we can forget he. We can say, where did he go? Then I can say, went to the headmaster. I did not say he went to the headmaster. He went to the headmaster. So again, in that case, it's he was hidden from there. Fine. وَأَيْنَ ذَهَبَ عَلِيُّ? And where did Ali go? See here again, Zahaba. Again, this is JF, maybe. If it is JF, better, or Jumla failure, you decide. He went to the washroom. Zahaba, again, illa comes. Are you with me? It comes, illa comes here. Huh? And it became majroor. Did you get the point? Now, brother, only in the beginning, two verbs come. Only two verbs. That's all. Like a small baby, huh? Who's she or he is fed a tiny morsel of something soft. So Dr. Abdurrahim is feeding us with two verbs, only two verbs. No more explanation. Now the explanation lies, the responsibility lies with the teacher. And I take my responsibility very seriously. So that is why I am teaching you from the beginning. If you want to make somebody strong, then when you come to Madina book, and when the verb come, you teach them the full background of the verb. What does it contain? How it starts? There's a root verb, So this is all. Now here, min aina anta? Ana min al-Yabani. I am from Japan. Anta min al-Filipini? Are you from Philippines? La, no, no, no. Ana min al-Hindi. I am from India. Min aina? No. Man min al-Sini. Who's from China? Ammaru min al-Sini. And then we say, min aina Hamidun? Hamidun min al-Hindi. Hamid is from India. No, brother, do you understand why did I put a different color? Can you figure out? Because these are all mubtada and these are all jumla ismiya. Are you with me? So then, min al-Yabani is the khabar, min al-Hindi is the khabar, min al-Sini is the khabar, min al-Hindi is the khabar. Now comes jumla failure. I will write down JF. I think seems a little easier to JF. I will write down. Aina dhahaba Abbasun? Where did Abbas go? Dhahaba. So what does it contain? File. What is that file? He. Huwa dhahaba. So he went to the mudir. He went to the mudir. Dhahaba Aliyu ila al-mudir? Did Ali also go to the mudir? La. No. What is the answer? Zahaba ila Mirhadi, in the washroom. He went to the washroom. Now remember, my brother, please try to remember. And if you forget, what shall I say? I will say, don't worry. I will be repeating it. After Dhahaba comes ila. The preposition ila comes. There are verbs after which certain preposition has to come, has to come, has to come. So remember this. After Dhahaba, ila will come. Fine, my brothers and sisters. So we are here now. I'm trying to go a little faster. I will try my best, but I want you to understand me also, inshallah, inshallah, my brothers and sisters. May Allah bless you, bless me also, bless you all, grant you strong memory and deep knowledge of Arabic language so that we can understand Quran. And when we understand Quran and we are closer to Quran, it will take us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your life will change. Your life will change. You will feel happiness that you have never experienced that happiness in your life. And that will come when you understand Quran directly from its original text. No, not from the translation. Translation is good. Translation is good. But directly is better. When you understand Quran with translation, the translation is like those crutches. When a sick person takes the crutches and walks. So your translation are those crutches. You are walking with your crutches to the translation. But I want to be healthy and walk myself. And that will come when we learn the Arabic, then we'll throw away the crutches. I don't need crutches. I am healthy. I can understand the Quran directly, inshallah. I hope you understand. Now here, See here, it says, read and write with correct ending. No, you have to read and you have to write. You have to give time. These days, I cannot explain what is happening around us these days, but I can tell you only one thing. We must pray for all our Muslim brothers around the world. May Allah save us all from this terrible disease, grant us health, and maybe we pray for all humanity. May Allah protect all the humanity. But on the other hand, we have lots of time. What are you going to do with your time? Are you going to watch Indian movies? I hate Indian movies now. I don't like it. Do you want to listen to the songs? No. I used to be mad about songs. No more. So what do? I study. And I want you to make use of this time and study. This is an opportunity, indirect opportunity Allah has given us, to spend our time in learning Arabic language so that we can, understand Quran. So this is an opportunity in disguise that has come to us. Let us hold it, take it in our both hands and get benefit out of it. Take advantage of the time that is in our hands. Every day, read. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like telling Sister Kamisa, our coordinator, maybe we should have 2 classes for Madina books, not for grammatical analysis of the Quran. No, that is a very heavy subject, But sometimes I feel we should have 2 classes. I hope Sister Kamisa is listening. Maybe she's laughing. She says, Brother Asif is crazy, Oh, okay, I want to be crazy for Arabic, I want to remain crazy for Arabic. Fine, my brothers and sisters. So here, read and write with correct ending. Al-Ghurfatu. You have to give the correct ending. So I'm giving here, my brother and sister, if you don't see any sign, then it has to be Dhamma there. And then min came. What will happen to Ghurfatu? It became Minal Ghurfati and Minal Hammami. And then Mirhadu. Al-Mirhadu. Ilal Mirhadi. Al-Yabanu. Al-Filibinu. Al-Filibinu. Yes, there's nothing there. Al-Filibinu. Okay, my brother and sister. See, if I was in a live class, you will be doing it, but I'm trying to do it to, to make you understand. You will go home and see it in Minal Hindi. So I hear. Ila Sini. Do you see? You have to do all these things, inshallah. Okay? Minal Sini, inshallah. Fine. And Ikra Waqtu. Read and write. You must write. Aina Fatima tu. There is Fatima. Here. What is here? I will write down. Mubtada. Minal Hindi. What is Minal Hindi? Jar Majroor. Khabar. Jar Majroor. Khabar. Are you with me? These are. No, this is Jumla Ismiya. Jumla Ismiya. Okay. What is this? Kharaja. Oh, fi'l. So what will I write down? Jumla Fi'liya. Are you with me? Now, fi'l ke saath fa'il chalta hai. If you see kharaja alone, then the file is mustatir. But if you see the file, it will be marfu. It will be marfu. Okay. So kharajal mudarrisu. Mudarrisu. So kharaja fi'l. I'm analyzing it because Jumla fi'liya needs subject and predicate, fi'l and fa'il. The fi'l is the action, and who's the doer of the action? Al-Mudarrisu, teacher. Okay. Kharaja Mudarrisu min al-fasli. He came out of the classroom. Okay. Now here, see, I write down here one more time. Okay. Zahaba will be followed by harf jar ila. Kharaja will be followed by min. Please try to remember, inshallah. Kharaja al-mudarisu min al-fasli. Fine. So we have kharaja and file. File I can see it. It's marfu. Wa dhahaba ila al-mudiri. Wa dhahaba, where is the file? I don't see outside. So if it is not outside, then where is it? It is hidden. And the file is hidden here. In this thing, it is hidden. I'm writing here hidden. You will later on say in Arabic mustatir, and that is huwa. That means mudaris. Dhahaba illa again. Do you see? Kharaja min dhahaba illa. Zahaba tajiru. So what is tajiru? See, I put different colors. These are the files. Zahaba tajiru. Why it is marfu? Because the files are marfu. So the tajir, merchant, went. Where did he go? Illa dukani, to the shop. To the shop. Fine. Okay, my brother, here again. So this is JF, Jumla Failure. And this is also JF, Jumla Failure. Now I'm using JF for the first time in my life in order just to make things easy for you. Kharaja, okay, fine. Kharaja fail, I know it is fail. Is there a file? Do you see that Dhamma there at the end of Hamid? That tells me Hamid is the file. So this is your fail, my brothers and sisters. This is your fail, and this is your file. It is not hidden. Minal, this min came. Kharaja, Hamid came out of the room. Out of the room, and Zahaba ilal hammam. He went to for toilet. Okay. Oh no, maybe I should say this bathroom. Okay. For shower, hammam is for shower. Okay. So Zahaba, where is the file? It is hidden. Later on, I will write on mustatir, inshallah. And then ila. Did you see ila? How the harf jar is coming? See, I tell you, because for the tomorrow's class, I have to study a lot. I have to do all my studies and make my notes. It is very time consuming. But for this Madina book, for book 1 and 2, I don't have to work. I can just sit down. So that is why I hinted to Sister Kamisa that if he thinks, and if you all think, you will tell Sister Kamisa by email that you don't mind having 2 classes, for Madina books, because I don't have to do much time. My preparation, everything is there. It is just a fleeting thought, a fleeting suggestion for Sister Kamisa to think about it. And then you also think about it, my brother and sister, just to take advantage of the time. We don't know how long this quarantine will last. Maybe they say 6 months. I don't know. We'll all be locked up. So at least we can take benefit of the time that we have and learn fast, inshallah. Fast. Fine. Fi'al fa'il min al-ghurfati and zahaba ila al-hammam. Fine. Man kharaja min al-fasli min. See, kharaja min. Who came out of the classroom? So what is the answer? Kharaja. Fine. Who is the file? Kharaja tullabu. The student. One student. So this is your file. Kharaja tullabu min al-madrasati. He came out from the school. And Zahaba, he went. So where is he? Hidden. He is hidden. He is hidden. He is hidden. He went. Where did he go? Zahaba ila. Kharaja min. Zahaba ila suki. What is suki? Market. Bazar. Okay. He went to the market. Fine. Khadijatu. Okay. Khadijatu minasini. So this is your, okay, this again I write down here. Jumla failure. And what is this Khadijatu? This is Jumla Ismiya. Okay, this is Jumla Ismiya. Okay. Remember, I have written this for the first time in my life, but while I was trying to explain you, I thought, let us try this. Inshallah, it will make sense to you, my brother. Fine. Khadijatu Mubtada, subject, Minasini. She is from China. Okay. This is Mubtada and this is Khabar. Khadijatu Minasini, fine. Wa Khalidun, this is again Mubtada, Min al-Yabani. This is your Khabar. And Khalid is from Japan. Fine. Now here, my brothers and sisters, these are the four prepositions that Dr. Abdurrahim is teaching us. For the first time, fi'l came and four preposition. What is the meaning of min? From. What is the meaning of ila? To. What is the meaning of fin? Fi, in. What is the meaning of ala? On. Remember this. Al-kitabu, the book. What about the book? Al-maktabi. See, harf jar, ism majroor. The book is on the desk. The book is on the desk. At-talibu, the student. What about the student? What is the khabar? These are all jumla ismiya. This is jumla ismiya. Gosh. Jumla ismiya, yeah. Jumla ismiya. Jumla ismiya, fine. At-talibu, this is mubtada. Fil fasli. The student is in the class. The student is in the class. Mubtada, okay, I'm writing here. Oh, where did I go? Where did I go? No, where did I go? 1 second. Here, Talibu fil fasli. So this is your mubtada, and this is your khabar, and this is your mubtada, and this is your khabar. I'll write down khabar at KH, inshallah. Now remember, you must translate. The analysis will be simple, only very basic analysis. And when we start, I will decide which sentence to analyze and which sentence to leave it, and then just translate, inshallah. Okay, my brother Zahaba, you tell me what kind of a sentence is this? Jumla failure. And this was Jumla ismiya. Jumla Zahaba. Okay, fine, this is fail. Where is file? Can you see? Hamidun marfu. That is your file. Zahaba Hamidun. Hamid went. Where did he go? Ilal Jamiati, to the university. Asha. Then number 4, Jumla Ismiya, Jumla failure. This is Jumla failure. Can you also feel it? It's Jumla failure. Kharaja Mudiru. This is fail. This is your file. Kharaja Mudiru min al madrasati. The headmaster came out of the school. Fine. Now here comes another verb. This is also Jumla failure. Why? Zahaba Muhammadun. Muhammad went from China to Japan. From China to Japan. Did you get it, my brother? Inshallah. Fine. Now these are very easy. These are the new words that we are learning. Al-kalimatu, jadidatu, new words. And these are huruf jar. Fine, that's done. Okay, I don't know how much can we do. I don't think I'll start lesson 6, but we'll start soon, inshallah. So here, for the first time, we are learning a new concept. Huh? I'm sure you are very familiar with it. Most of you are very familiar with it, inshallah. But you know, if you are familiar with it, I think you should watch this lecture with your children and with the books, if you have it at home, and see, these are very simple things the children will inshallah understand, you know. So now there's a handout that was there. Where was that handout? Kinds of Subhan. Is this the one? Yes. Explanation of the grammar rule. Idafatu, construction. Of and possessive S. This is in English, but in Arabic, we don't have anything equivalent to this, you know. But then the two verbs, then they join together to express possessiveness or position. Then they come in different, there are two nouns, but then they have different vowel signs, you know. Okay, fine example. Okay, let me go here, for example. Kitabu Muhammadin. Are you with me? See, now, Kitabu here has a Dhamma. Okay, and Muhammadin has a Kasra. So, Kitabu Muhammadin, what is the translation? Book of Muhammad, or Muhammad's book. So, this is the way we get our equivalent of or possessive s in Arabic language. Kitabu Muhammadin, the book of Muhammad. Now, if you can see Kitabu, I'm just repeating it, my brothers and sisters. I hope my repetition will bear some fruit. Kitabu. Now, do you see Kitabu? It does not have al. It cannot have al. And then it cannot have tanween. If I write down Kitabu, it cannot have tanween. You cannot say Kitabun Muhammadi, or you cannot say Al-Kitabu Muhammad. That is wrong. Okay? So we have here, there is no equivalent of or possessive s in Arabic. Instead, we use two nouns to get the meaning of or possessive s, and they are called possessor, mudaf ilayhi, which is majroor. I'll write down here, majroor. Okay? And then the thing possessed, which is called mudaf, and it is marfu. It is marfu in the beginning. It can change also if something comes in front of it, marfu. Mudaf can never have al. I just explained you. The definite article, nor tanween, the indefinite. It will always have one dhamma. I told you one dhamma. Okay? Or one fatah, or one kasra, only one. Everything is on Russian now. Okay? According to the context of this. Mudaf ilayhi will always be majroor, right? We have to make mudaf ilayhi majroor. I didn't say majboor, not majboor, majroor. It can have al with a single kasra at the end. It will have a kasra only, but it can have a single kasra, or it can have tanween kasra, and it will have al also. Mudaf can come as a mubtada, or subject, or a khabar. It can come as a subject, it can come as a predicate, it can come as a file, everything, you know. And or mafulun bihi also, you know, object, according to the context of the sentence. No, mubtada. Here, my brothers, No, it cannot come as a file, I think. It can come as a file. We'll go in deeper later on. Mubtada. You see, Kitabu Muhammadin. So Kitab has got a different color. My brother says, why? It is Mubtada. It is Mubtada. What is this? Mudaf ilayhi. Huh? It is Mudaf ilayhi. Kitabu Muhammadin al Maktabi. So translate, the book of Muhammad is on the desk. Khabar. Haza Kitabu Muhammadin. Haza is your Mubtada. This is book of Muhammad. Huh? This is Haza is a Mubtada. Okay, I will write down Mubtada here. And Kitabu is your khabar. Only one word khabar. Hada Kitabu. This is your khabar. Muhammadin, this is Mudaf ilayhi. Okay. This is the book of Muhammad. And Mafulun bihi, object. Raitu Kitaba Muhammadin. I saw a book of Muhammad. Okay. So don't worry about it. We are not doing Mafulun bihi. We are not doing this verb. And I don't know not to go in detail. No. Al-Hakibatu, okay, Mubtada, my brothers and sisters. Now this is your Mubtada. What about the Khabar? Where is it? Tahta. Tahta is a Zarf. What is the English of Zarf? Adverb. If you can remember, adverb. Tahta, Zarf. Okay, fine. And then you will say Shibu Jumla Khabar. That will come in another couple of lessons, inshallah. And after Zarf, we won't say Mudaf. We won't say. We only say Zarf. Shibu Jumla Khabar. And after Zarf, a noun will come and it will be Majroor. Why it is Majroor? Because it is Mudaf ilayhi. Under the desk. The handbag is under the desk. Did you get my point, my brothers and sisters? Fine. So this is what this lesson is all about. This lesson is all about here. Kitabu Muhammadin Haza ya Yasiru, is this Muhammad's book, O Yasir? Now you see here, it's not clear. So I wrote down something similar. I simplified the sentence. Haza Kitabu Muhammadin, is this Muhammad's book? This is, I put the Haza in front, you know. La. No. What is Haza? Mubtada. What is Kitabu? Khabar. And Hamidin, what is Hamidin? Mudaf ilayhi. This is book of Muhammad. Aina Kitabu Muhammadin. Where is Muhammad's book? Huwa, what is Huwa? Mubtada. Mubtada. Alal Maktabi, Jar Majrur Khabar. Okay. Hunaka, oh, there. Hunaka is there. What do you call Hunaka in English? Adverb. You know, if we remember what little bit of English grammar from our childhood, adverb can be of time or it can be of place, you know. So, Aina Daftaru Ammarin. Where is the notebook of Ammar? What is it? He, Huwa, it is Mubtada. Alal Maktabi. Now, this is, I wrote down here, this is little tricky in the beginning, but it will be more enjoyable, inshallah. What is it? Huwa ala harfjar al maktabi ism majroor plus ism majroor plus it is mudaf. Ism majroor mudaf, and this is mudaf ilayhi. So my brothers and sisters, I ask you something. Huwa, it is on the desk of the mudaris. See here, maktabi, it doesn't have al, doesn't have tanween, single thing, okay? Is majroor, fine, plus huwa mudaf, and then this is mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me? Inshallah, you are with me. Mudaf ilayhi. Fine. Now I ask you something. This maktabi is having two functions, is doing two jobs. Okay. On one hand, it is ism majroor because of Allah, and it is mudaf because of mudaf ilayhi. If there is a mudaf ilayhi, something has to be mudaf. You cannot have mudaf ilayhi without having a mudaf. So out of a joke, when I was taught this, my brother and sister, when I was taught this, in my childhood, I used to watch a lot of movies. Not anymore, my brother. Not anymore. Not anymore. You will laugh. Some of you, I always want to make you laugh. I want you to feel good about. Laughter is good for health, my brother. Okay, inshallah. Here. Now, what is this, my brother? Do you see here? Two functions. Mudaf can have two functions. Ism majroor and then mudaf. So when my teacher said it has got two functions, two roles to play, as soon as it says the roles to play, oh, this is like Ramo Shyam. Dilip Kumar's double role. Ramo Shyam. So this is double role. Remember, I will say double role, inshallah. Fine. So this is also possible. Later on, very soon, we'll have a sentence which will have a chain of mudaf, mudaf ilayh. It's very interesting. Arabic is a very interesting. It's a joyful. It's fun to learn Arabic. It's a joy to learn Arabic. And I will prove it to you, inshallah, provided you work hard. If you work hard, you will feel the joy. Otherwise, you won't feel the joy. Inshallah. Fine, my brothers and sisters. You will remember that. Kalamu man hada. Whose pen is this? Hada kalamu mudaris. Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. This is mubtada, this is mudaf, and this is mudaf ilayhi. Okay. Aina hakibatu mudaris, same thing. Hiya, fine. It's a monas. Hiya, mubtada, and then zarf. Okay, my brothers, and then zarf and mudaf ilayhi. Fine. Here are questions. That's it. Aina kitabu Muhammadin. Now, you know this book that you see this beautiful, beautiful Madina book, which has been rewritten by our so hardworking, so brother Yusuf Jamal. He's hardworking, very devoted person, very, very devoted person. You know, he took this responsibility, and it took him more than 3 years to write. These are there. They are very beautiful books. And in this book, which Brother Yusuf Jamal has compiled, it has got key also. So all these answers are there. All these answers are there in the book. Okay. There are people who said, no, don't give them answer. They will copy it. I said, no, let them copy. Let them copy. Write it. Copy it. Write it. First think from your mind, and then write it, and then compare your notes, and then inshallah someday it will all be, registered in your mind, inshallah, in your heart. So, Aina Kitabu Muhammadin huwa ala maktabi hunaka. From the lesson, Aina Kitabu Amarin huwa ala maktabil mudirisi. So this is your dual role, double role. Ala harfjar, maktabi isam majrur, wa huwa mudaf, and then mudaf ilayh. Ain hakibatul mudarisi, hiya tahtal maktabi. It is under the desk, inshallah. Fine. Now this is a good exercise. I'm watching the time. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but I want you to do it. I want you to understand it and watch the DVDs. And please, please write everything. If you want to succeed in mastering Arabic, there's only one thing. Write. Okay, let me see if I have written here something that I thought I'll share with you. Okay. There's a beautiful proverb in Arabic. You know, I wrote it down for you, but it's somewhere there. I can't see. Oh, here it is. This is a very beautiful proverb of Arabic language. Man jadda, man means whosoever, jadda, whosoever strives, works hard, makes an endeavor, wajada, he will find it. If you work hard to learn Arabic, you will learn Arabic. He will find it. He will find it. Man zara'a, whosoever plants something, cultivates something, sows something, he will harvest it. He will reap it. Huh? This is your planting and cultivating, and this is your harvesting, my brothers and sisters. Fine. Remember this, I have memorized it, I say all the time. Man jadda wajada. Man zara'a hasada. Fine. What is the English of it? Huh? My brother? What is the English? No pain, no gain. If you won't take the pain of working hard, you will not get anything. Nothing, 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 nothing. So please write. Take advantage of the time that is in front of you. Stop watching garbage movies. You will not get anything out of it, my brother. Okay? And stop watching the programs which have no meaning into it, you know. So where are we now, my brother? Oh, yes, here. So this is the next very beautiful exercise. If you can see here, there are two nouns. Dr. Abdurrahim wants us to change it into mudaf, mudaf ilayh. So here he explains us. Okay, he explains this thing. Kitabun Muhammadun became Kitabu Muhammadin. Remember, Kitabu Muhammadin. Kitabu Muhammadin. So now we have Kalamun Hamidun. So we say Kalamu Hamidin. You have to write. You have to follow the rules, see the answers, and if you have difficulty, check it there. Baitun Abbasun. So you will say Baitu Abbasin, house of Abbas, pen of Hamid, book of Muhammad. Gurfatun Aliyun. You will say Gurfatu Aliyin. Remember Mudaf, Mudaf ilayh. The room of Ali. Daftarun Sa'idun. Notebook of Said. So Daftaru Sa'idin. Mindilu is handkerchief. Mindilun Yasirun. You will say Mindilu Yasirin. Okay. Kamisun Ammarun. Kamisu Ammarin. The shirt of Ammar. Sarirun Khalidun. Sariru Khalidin. Fine. What is on your left? Now on the left, you know, the Mudaf ilayhi has got al. Mudaf cannot have al. Remember, and it cannot have tanween. So here, these are all Mudaf. These are all Mudaf ilayhi, but it has got Dhamma, so it will change into Kasra. Are you with me? So Maktabun al-Mudarisu, so it will change into Maktabul Mudarisi. Do you see? Maktabul Mudarisi. Miftahun al-Baytu, it will change into Miftahu al-Bayti, the key of the house. Dukanun Tajirun, Dukanu Tajiri, the shop of the merchant. Baytun Muhandisin, Baytu Muhandisin. Baytun Muhandisun will change into Baytu Muhandisi. Ismun al-Waladu, you will say Ismul Waladi, the name of the boy. Oh, this is a beautiful thing. Kitabun Allahu, what will you say? Kitabullahi. What is that? Kitabullahi, my brother? Al-Quran. Al-Quranu. Okay, fine. Bintu at-Tabibu. We'll say Bintu Tabibi, daughter of the doctor. Miftahun Sayaratu, you will say Miftahus Sayarati, key of the car, inshallah. This is not very difficult. So you can do it. But write. All the time write. I've got no other advice to you except to write. It will remember my words, my brother. It will change your life. You will become such a different person, full of happiness and joy. You will have tranquility in your heart. People are looking around for tranquility everywhere. It is in our heart if we go and study Arabic language and then follow the Quran and understand Quran. This is the source for tranquility. Okay, my brothers and sisters, we have here, put the proper vowel signs. So I already did it. Babul Madrasati. What is that? Babul Madrasati. Door of the school. Himaru Rajuli, the donkey of the man. Baitu Hamidin, house of the Hamid. See, these are all, most of them are mudaf ilayhi, okay, but there is a little long also chain here. Mindilu Amarin, handkerchief of Amar. Ismut Talibi, name of the student. Baitullahi, Allah's house. Now comes, Fi Kitabillahi. What is this, my brother? Fi Kitabillahi. If I ask you, I'm not in front of you, but if I were to ask you in the class, Fi Kitabillahi, I would expect an answer. What that answer will be? Double roll. Remember, double roll. Two kitab is playing double role. Fi, okay, harf jar, kitabi ism majroor, wa huwa mudaf. Did you see? Wa huwa mudaf. So here it is two roles, Allahi mudaf ilayhi, alhamdulillah. And then min baytil mudarrisi, same thing. Min harf jar, bayti ism majroor, wa huwa mudaf. المدرسي مضاف إليه. على مكتب المديري على حرف جر مكتبي اسم مجرور وهو مضاف. Same, follow this pattern. Follow this pattern, my brothers and sisters. Follow this. Follow this. Follow this pattern in all these things, inshallah. Fine. Now we come here, I want to do as much as I can, inshallah. Now here, this is not difficult. Aina Baitul Mudarrisi, Aina. Oh. These are very touch sensitive, very touch sensitive. Okay, I will do a little bit better then. Okay, my brothers. Aina Baitul Mudarrisi. What is the answer? Huwa Ba'idun. What is Huwa? This is your Mubtada. And what is Ba'idun? This is your Khabar. Okay? It is very far. What kind of a sentence is this? Jumla Ismiya. Okay, fine. Al-Quranu, just we studied it. Al-Quranu, that is your Mubtada. Al-Kitabu, what is that Kitabu? Mudaf. And what is this? Mudaf ilayhi. Quran is, Al-Quran is the book of Allah. Okay, book of Allah. Fine. Al-Kaaba too. The Kaaba, what is Kaaba? Baitullahi. The Kaaba is Mubtada. Baitu is the Khabar. Wahuwa mudaf. Baitu is the khabar. Wahuwa mudaf. And then Allahi mudaf ilayh. Here also you can say here that Al-Quranu mubtada, Kitabu is khabar. And then wahuwa mudaf. Wahuwa mudaf. I didn't write it properly because I want to rush, inshallah. Kaaba, what is Kaaba? House of Allah. Muhammadun, okay, tell me more about Muhammad. Who's Muhammad? Rasulullah. So this is your Mubtada. This is your Mubtada. These are all Jumla Ismiya, my brother. No, here comes Jumla Failure. No, I think I made a boo-boo here. This is Jumla Ismiya. Muhammadun, okay. What about Muhammad? Rasulullah. So what is this Rasulu? It is the khabar plus it is mudaf plus this is mudaf, fine. And then mudaf ilayhi. Is the Prophet of Allah. Now, what is this, my brother and sister? JF. خرج المدرس من الغرفة المدير. No, here, no, things are getting a little complicated, my brother. No, not complicated, but they are getting a little deeper, inshallah. So what is kharaja? Fi'l. Okay, I need file. Where is the file? Is anything marfu there? Yes. Mudaris is the file. Min harf jar. Gurfati ism majrur. So this min Gurfati is playing double role. Wahuwa mudaf and then mudaf ilayhi. Hada baytu Hamidin. This is house of Hamid, and that wadhalika baytu Khalidin, and that is the house of Khalid. Ibnu Ammarin. Now here is something we are learning, a new thing. Okay, there are some nouns, not too many, but the most common nouns are Ibnun and Ismun. Ibnun and Ismun. Okay. Now, if there's nothing in front of them, then we will pronounce the vowel sign on a Hamza, Alif, Ibnu. But we will not give this sign. We will not give this sign. No, we will only say this. Okay, please remember. Okay, if you can follow it, Ibnu. And if there's something in front, we will say, what will you say? If there's a vav in front, what will you say, my brother? Wabnu. What will you say? Wabnu. Okay, fine. And Ismun. Ismun. Okay, and if the vav is there, then you will say Wasmu. Now this thing you will have to learn, but we will be practicing, my brother. Don't worry, there a lot of things will come to give us a lot of practice, Where are we now here? Yeah. No, it starts with Ibnu Ammarin. So where is Mubtada? Ibnu Ammarin is Mudaf, Mudaf ilayhi, son of Ammar. So where is the Mubtada? Mubtada is only Ibnun. That's it. Nothing more. Wahuwa Mudaf and Ammarin Mudaf ilayhi. Fine. Talibun. Talibun is the khabar. Fine. And then waw comes, you will say Wabnu. Wabnu Yasirin, and the son of Yasir is Tajir. Did you get it, inshallah? Fine. Baitul Mudarrisi Baidun. The house of the teacher is very far. So only Baitu is Mubtada. Remember, only Baitu is Mubtada. Okay? And Wahuwa Mudaf, Mudaf ilayhi. Baidun is your khabar. Baidun is your khabar. Fine. Baitul Tajiri, house of the Tajir, is near. Fine. Haza miftahu sayarati. This is the key of the car. Aina miftahul bayti. Aina miftahul bayti. Now all these answers, you can check it, my brothers and sisters. You can check it from the you can check it, inshallah. Mananta ya waladu. Who are you, oh boy? Mananta ya waladu. What is the answer? Ana ibnu Abbasin. Ana ibnu Abbasin. So because Anna came here, I cannot pronounce Ana ibnu Abbasin. Ibnu Abbasin. Okay, Ana ibn Abla. Ana, we cannot say that. If you say this, it's still okay. But to be more eloquent in our speech, I will say Anabnu. I will join this with this. I'll join this with Ba. And I won't pronounce Alif. Anabnu. Anabnu. Comes in the Quran all the time, also. Whenever this Ibnu comes there, Anabnu. Okay. Ana mubtada. There is the khabar. Ibnu is the khabar. Wa huwa mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Fine. Fine. Ibnu man huwa. Whose son is he? So then huwa ibnu Khalidin. So huwa is mubtada. Where is the khabar? Ibnu Khalidin mudaf ilayhi. How will you say now? How will you pronounce this together, my brother? Huwabnu. Huwabnu. You will pronounce hu wabnu. You won't pronounce alif. Huwabnu. Okay, inshallah. Remember that, man. Aina masjidur Rasulillahi huwa fil Madinatil Munawwarati. It is Madinatil Munawwarati in the city of Munawwara. Now, this is your not adjective. We haven't done it, so I won't worry about it. Okay. Bintu Hamidin fil madrasati. The daughter of Hamid is in the school. Bintu Muhammadin fil jamiyati. And the daughter of Muhammad is in Jamia. So Bintu Hamidin mudaf mudafili. Bintu Muhammadin mudaf mudafili. Fil jamiyati jar majrur shibu jumla khabar. Madrasati same. Ismul mudarrisi Sa'idun. The name of the teacher is Sa'id. See? And then Wasmu Muhandisi, and the name of the engineer is Khalid. Ammu Talibi Ghaniyun. Ammu Talibi. So all these things I've highlighted, they are all mubtadas. Remember, they are all mubtadas I've highlighted. Okay. Ammu Talibi Ghaniyun. Uncle of the student is very rich. Babul Masjidi Maftuhum. The door of the masjid is open. This is your khabar. Babul Madrasati Mughlaqun. And it is closed. Okay, my Khalu Hamidin Fakirun. Uncle of Hamid, okay. Maternal uncle of Hamid is poor, Now here comes another nice sentence. Sayyaratu Abbasin. The car of Abbas, where is it? This is your mubtada. This is your Wahuwa Mudaf. Wahuwa Huwa. Huwa Mudaf. Okay. And Abbasin Mudaf ilayhi. Fishari. What is this Fishari? Shari means street. Jar Majur, Shibu Jumla Khabar. It is in the street. Sayratu, the car of Abbas is the street, Ibn Man Anta. Whose son are you? Anabnu Mudarisi. I am the son of Mudarisi. Ana Mubtada Ibn Khabar. Wahuwa Mudaf, Mudarisi Mudaf ilayhi. Ain al Kalbu, where is the dog? Huwa, he is. Where is he? Tahta. What is Tahta? Zarf. Zarf. Tahta is Zarf. We don't say anything more. Just Zarf. That's it. And what is Sayarati? Mudaf ilayhi. You will be tempted to say Zarf wa huwa mudaf. No, it is not necessary to say. Zarf followed by Mudaf ilayhi. Okay, this is a very beautiful exercise. Sister Kamisa, you will tell me when to stop, my sister. Maybe I can finish this, my brother. No, this is fill in the blank. I'm filling it for you. What you have to do? Write. Check your answers when you write it. Check it here. No, this will not be there. Check with your answer book, which is in book 1. Okay. Babul Baiti Mughlaqun. The door of the house is closed. Fine. Aina Miftahu Sayarati. Where is the key of the car? Muhammadun. What about Muhammadun? Muhammad is Rasulullah. He is the Prophet of Allah. Baitut Tabibi, Baitun, house of the doctor, is far. Al Quranu, Kitabullahi. Okay, Kitabullahi. Al Quranu, Kitabullahi. Inshallah. Khadijatu bintu Hamidin. Anabnu, I will say Anabnu. But if you say Ana Ibnu, for the time being it chal jayega. Anabnu Mudarisi, I am the son of the Mudaris. Kalamu Talibi, the pen of the student is broken. Babul Madrasati, Maftuhun, the door of the madrasa is open. Kharaja, all these were Jumla Ismiya. Now comes here. Jumla, what is this? Jumla Failure, JF. Kharaja, fail. Where is the file? Mudaris. Kharaja, and then it comes min, remember. Kharaja al-Mudarisu. Minal Gurfati Mudiri, from the room of the Mudir. Min harfjar, Gurfati ism majroor plus mudaf and then mudaf ilayh. So what is this Gurfati doing here? He's playing a double role. On one hand, it is ism majroor, and on the other hand, it is. I think that is it, my brother. I will stop here. I don't know what's the time. I can't see properly. Sister Kamiza, would you like to talk to the students?
Absolutely. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you everyone for joining our class this evening. I hope you enjoyed it, and I just want to let you know of a few announcements for our class. For the month of Ramadan, I apologize. Ustaz Asif cannot hear me, so he's calling me. Just give me 1 minute, everyone. Sorry about this.
Well, I cannot hear your voice. How come? Yes. Inshallah, my son. Thank you. You can talk to the students. Say from my side, Assalamu alaikum to them. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah.
Sorry, everybody. I apologize for that. As I was saying, for the month of Ramadan, we will be moving our class from Wednesday to Saturday, starting at 2:30 p.m. Inshallah. And please remember that's Toronto, Canada time. Again, we will move our class from Wednesday to Saturday, and that's starting from next week. So just to let you know, that as of next week, we will be starting our class on Saturday, not Wednesday, and that goes for the month of Ramadan. And if you have any questions for today's lesson, please email them to me, and I will. Sorry.
Salam.
I am sorry. I just have to mute.
Mic. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. If you have any questions for today's lesson, please email it to me. I will send it to Ustaz Asif, and he will address any questions you have at the next class. And also, can you please consider saving my contact information as a contact in your email, just to ensure that my messages to you do not go into your junk mail. Again, thank you so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. And this concludes our class. Ustaz Asif sent his salams and his well wishes. Please stay safe. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.